Today I'm in beautiful Oriental, North Carolina, a small village on the Neuse River, and we are right on the Neuse. I'm here to show you what's going on over here. This is the home of a lovely lady in town, and every year in early August she has a watermelon cutting in her front yard. The watermelon is grown on her property, and she provides it for anybody who wants to come. And the line is stretching all the way around there and back around there. She got the Rotary Club to come put up tents. The 52nd watermelon cutting. She's been doing this for 52 years straight. She's obviously very devoted to the community, very. See all the little golf carts? There's also cars parked all the way up the road. And everybody is enjoying watermelon under the tents together, the whole community. This is what rural small town life is like in the U.S. at its very best. And it is a joy. And because we've been here for 10 years, we know a lot of these people. And it's fun to say hello. Oops, somebody's saying hello. Hey y'all, I thought I would take just a second to show you a recipe that I'm in the middle of cooking for supper tonight. I'd forgotten about this lovely soup recipe. A friend gave it to me at church and I just loved it there. Asked for the recipe and here it is. You start by sauteing carrots and celery and onion in some olive oil. Now my friend, who is a wonderful cook and worked in restaurants for many years, I think she called this the Holy Trinity or the Trinity or the Vegetable Trinity, I don't know. But these three things together, sauteed in the pan, will make your whole house smell wonderful. I did a lot of carrot, almost 2 big carrots, a half of a large red onion, because that's what I had, and 2 long stalks of celery. And that's what's in this 10-inch pan. And this is getting just about to the point where I'm going to take it out of there. I'll be putting the vegetables into this. Now I had 2 little containers of chicken broth in the freezer from almost a year ago, 9 months ago. And so I put the chicken broth in here, and then the rest of it is water. You can just use as much water as you want. To that I'll be adding some soup base. I have beef base. This is kind of a paste. And I have some garlic base. I'll mostly use the beef, but maybe a little bit of garlic too for flavor because I don't have any garlic in my veg. I'll go ahead and turn that off and put those in there, and then we'll continue. Now while my vegetables are simmering away in this little pot, back in the same saucepan I've put some more olive oil in, and I've added some meatballs. Now these are meatballs. I didn't make these myself. I got them at the grocery store. You can get a bag of frozen fully cooked. Yeah, they're fully cooked frozen meatballs. And what I love is you can take out as many as you want, roll the bag up, put a rubber band around it, and stick it back in the freezer for next time. And when you just have 1 person, 2 people, maybe 3 people in a household, that's real handy. Now, what I'm doing here is just sauteing these until they are thawed out, and I want them to be nicely browned because I want a little bit of caramelization on there to add flavor. So this will take a few minutes, and then I'll be adding them into the pot too. Now these little meatballs are looking just perfect. They don't have to be totally brown, but some part of each one should be a little brown. You don't want them hard and crunchy. Maybe give those a couple more minutes, and I'll put them in. Now this can sit and simmer for really quite a while. I've started this before Adam comes home from work because I'd love for everything to be very, very tender. You don't want it to be mush. The other 3 ingredients in this soup are this: some very small pasta. I've chosen orzo because it's easy for me to get. And I'm going to put this in about 4 minutes before we're going to eat it. Okay. And then at the table, we're going to put this kale in, or maybe just right before, but you want to cover it so that it steams a little bit. This is some very fresh kale I got at the grocery just this morning. And then the last thing on top of the soup is a good grating of some Parmesan cheese. And that's really it. It's not a hard recipe if you have the ingredients. If I can do it, you know it's not hard. So I hope I remember to show you when we plate it up. If I don't, please forgive me, because that just means I'll be busy. But I think this is a wonderful soup. I remembered the video. Here's the soup. See the meatballs? The orzo is in there too. Can you see it through the steam? And the kale was in there just for a few minutes, so it's still got some stiffness to it. Really, really nice. So healthy. I hope you give this recipe a try.